Everyone, I'm Simon from Sterling Coaching and welcome to this Facebook Live in which I want to share my own experience of the last few weeks of purchasing a new vehicle. And it made me think the other day when I actually made a decision and actually probably bought on impulse more than anything else. What was it that helped me make that decision to buy the vehicle that I did, but more importantly, buy it from the dealership that I did? And I want to share that in today's Facebook Live. So I've been after a pickup truck for quite some time now, and one of the things that I've done is I've been going around all the dealerships trying the different models, and we found the perfect truck, an Isuzu truck at a dealership in Grantham, or near Grantham, and that's where the process started. I told the guy what I wanted. I told him that I wanted the extras quoting separately, and Angela, my wife, was very passionate about the colour that we wanted. So it was very difficult because he was at the starting stage of it, and we were still in lockdown. So I give him some credit for that. But one of the issues we then had was that when we got the quotes through for the finance or the contract hire, all the extras were thrown in. So the quotes weren't correct because they had the extras in them. So then I had to say, can you please take the extras out? So then he re-quoted it, and I said, oh, can you tell me the colours that you've got available? So he re-quoted it, didn't send me the colours. So then I said, you've not sent me the colours. And he said, well, do you want automatic or do you want manual? Well, he's only got 36 vehicles on order, he told us. It's not hard to send us the full list of what he's got available. So it started me procrastinating about getting back to him. Then we decided to take a look at a different model. And we went to the dealership just last Saturday, and we met a guy who was clearly nervous. He wasn't used to dealing with commercial vehicles. He was used to dealing with normal cars, and he gave some jokes. Then he apologized for the jokes, and it was all a little bit uncomfortable. He didn't know too much about it, and all he kept telling us was how long the delivery was going to be. Well, delivery wasn't that much of a problem for us, to be honest. It was more about getting the vehicle that we want. So then he tried to sell us into a second-hand vehicle that really wasn't a good deal, but it was clearly one that he needed and wanted to get rid of. And all the quotes, everything, were around this second-hand vehicle. And eventually we said, no, look, we don't want it. It's not a good enough deal. Please send us a quote on what we do want. And he said, great, will do. But he never asked us what we do want. So I ended up having to tell him, okay? And one of the things that I then had to do was go through the mileage and what we wanted to use it for, etc., and the types of finance. And he sent us a quote. The quote was on scanned paper that had been scanned at an angle. So that put me off for a start. He couldn't even professionally put it into the scanning machine. But then what I found was that he hadn't actually quoted anything like I'd asked. He'd got the wrong mileage. He'd got the wrong period over with what we'd asked for the finance over. So he hadn't listened to me at all. Then we went to the dealership on the Sunday, just the day after. I'll wind back. I tried looking at one particular model, and they said, really sorry, we only do commercial vehicles on a Monday to Friday. And I said, well, we want to come on a Sunday. Sorry, there's nobody here can help you. And that was it. 2 dealerships with Nissan Navaras. If Nissan, you're listening, very, very poor service. Said, sorry, we only sell commercials Monday to Friday, which I thought was dreadful. So we went over to Chesterfield to the Mitsubishi dealer, and this person made us feel welcome, asked us all the questions, and then picked out vehicles that clearly matched what we were looking for. Okay. Then he found a way. He asked us, what's the most important thing? Is the most important thing price, or is it about getting it delivered? And I said, well, it's both. We want a good deal, and we want a fairly reasonable quick delivery. And he actually gave us a solution. He found a partly used vehicle with just 31 miles on it, at a good deal. So he gave us what we were looking for. And as I look back at it, and I want you to think about this, whether you're a coach, whether you're a consultant, whether you're a business owner, I always say customers buy on emotion and then they justify it by logic. And I've always said that with all the retail businesses that I've had, in particular the garden centre, the hot tub. And that made me think about something that I heard regarding Amazon, that when they sell, they realise that the thing that people buy most from Amazon is convenience. And the experience of the weekend and the last few weeks made me realise that buying on convenience, buying on the ease of purchase, is actually an emotional decision. I'm emotionally connected to convenience. I'm emotionally connected to the ease of the purchase. This guy on Sunday made it convenient. He gave us what we want. He made me feel that he'd listened to me. Whether he was trying to sell me something that he needed to get rid of or not didn't really matter. He listened to me. He gave me what we wanted. We got the colour. We got the model. We got extra things than what we actually thought we were going to get. But he made it convenient and he made it easy. That first guy made it hard work. If I've got to go back 3 or 4 times to ask for what I want and get the information I want, that's not convenient. So when you think about selling or when you think about buying, focus on the emotion, but think about emotion, about convenience, ease of purchase. Don't make it confusing, make it easy. Don't make customers have to come back time and time again to reconfirm what it was that they're looking for. And then, of course, you need to justify it with logic. You need to, I've said, can you send me a copy of the order just so I can check through it? I need to check my insurance. Does it include road fund license? So then you have to be prepared to answer those logic questions, which you need to handle. But first and foremost, I want you from this Facebook Live to take away, and LinkedIn Live, hopefully this is going through Restream onto LinkedIn and YouTube as well. I want you to think about my experience, think about the examples that I've given you, and consider in your business how you can make it more convenient, easy to buy from you, and handle that decision of making that buying decision based upon emotion. That was a big thing that helped me do the deal with the guy at the weekend. And I want to give a big shout out to Chris and to Ed at Stoneacre in Chesterfield. Exceptional customer service, good solid information, people who listen, people who talk to you, and people that really give customers what they want. And that's not Ed there, by the way, or Chris, but I just wanted to give a shout out to them because they really made the buying process an absolute pleasure. So I hope that's been of some use to you. If you would like to share some tips like this with me, just message me below and I'd love to have you as a guest on my podcast, or just have a chat with you and find out more about you, your business, and who knows, perhaps we can pass some referrals to each other or do some other business together. But please message me below and I'd love to chat more. I'm Simon from Sterling Coaching. Look forward to having you on the next live stream. Bye for now.